and welcome to Williamsport Beyond Baseball 2019. I'm Kelly Byrne.
And I'm Chris Langlois. Once again, South Williamsport will play host to the Little League World Series and the World. Right now, we're in the Thomas T. Tabor Museum in Williamsport to learn all about the area's rich history.
And in the next half hour, we're going to explore Lycoming County and central Pennsylvania to show you why it's a great place to visit, explore, and do business.
I recently sat down with Jason Fink, the president of the Williamsport Lycoming Chamber of Commerce, to learn about all the things this area has to offer.
We've got everything that somebody is looking for in terms of a visit for Lycoming County.
With so much to offer, it's hard to know where to look first, but a good place to start is out in Mother Nature.
For those who like to do hiking and biking and fishing and hunting and whatever it is that you want to go do, we've got that here in Lycoming County.
There's so much beauty to experience that the region is part of a statewide campaign to get you outside and exploring.
Williamsport and Lycoming County is part of the Pennsylvania Wilds, which is a great outdoor brand that we market under.
But Lycoming County brands itself beyond the great outdoors.
If you want to go experience the arts, we've got great arts in Lycoming County. You've got the Community Arts Center. If you want to see a Broadway show, you've got the ability to go do that. We've got local theater at the Community Theater League. You've got the ability to experience a number of other arts-related venues.
From culture to education, growth is a constant in the Williamsport area.
Lycoming College has a really great project going on right now with regards to expanding the campus. You look at Penn College, they've got some great initiatives going on over at their institution. They've got a great plastics program, great welding program.
Established programs like these make Lycoming County the perfect destination for anyone looking to do business here, with a constant stream of young talent looking to hit the workforce.
We've got some great industries here, companies that are very employee-centric. You look at the types of industries that we have here. You've got the plastics industry here. You've got metal trades. You've got aviation. You've got the food.
With a beautiful landscape, a thriving art scene, solid education, and diverse industries, your visit for the Little League World Series might just be the start of all the time you'll spend here.
We do have the eyes of the world that turn to us for those 11 days of the Little League World Series. We've got the ability to open our doors, and those who live here do so warmly. This is something that we all take pride in.
And you can learn much more about Lycoming County by heading over to our website, pahomepage.com.
Did you know that in the 1950s, Williamsport was home to the largest pajama factory in the world, Weldon Pajama Factory?
Over the years, the building housed many businesses and then sat vacant.
And today, the Pajama Factory is home to a mix of artists, entrepreneurs, and community groups. And Eyewitness News reporter Joe Garrison takes us on a tour.
We feel that helps tell the story of Williamsport.
The Pajama Factory started out in the 1880s as a rubber company. Later on, hundreds worked here making Keds sneakers. In the 1930s, the Weldon's Pajama Company moved in, and the 8-building complex would grow to become the largest pajama factory in the world. A set is now on display inside Todd Forsman's coffee shop on the ground floor, where he takes pride in his work.
When you're cooking for people you care about, you make a better meal, and it's the same with, it's the same with the coffee. I really love what I do, so I really do believe I have the best coffee in the state.
Todd's landlord is property owner Mark Winkleman, an architect from New York. He's renovating the Pajama Factory and even turned part of the building into his home away from home.
We've owned it for 12 years. It's been a continuous renovation effort, and will continue for many more years. I like the slow growth, the organic growth aspect of that.
This studio space is larger than my apartment in New York City.
Sheila Weymouth is an award-winning actress from New York. She's working on a new play. She says peaceful time spent at the Pajama Factory, away from the big city, is a blessing.
This whole studio here and the whole Pajama Factory is that it's inspiration in every nook and cranny.
To actually build a studio space for the community in here is a dream beyond dreams for me.
Chad Andrews runs his own printmaking studio and is one of the original tenants. He's now among over 100 entrepreneurs, artists, and craftspeople who now live or work in the Pajama Factory.
Through my education of studying printmaking, I never imagined in my lifetime that I would actually have a print studio. One press, let alone 4 different presses.
Alicia Boyer's sewing and design business grew so fast, she moved into a bigger space. Here, children are learning to make their own backpacks.
So there's really not a lot of opportunities for children to work with their hands and be creative and artistic. And if I can do that and offer that to the kids in our community, then, I just feel like I'm winning.
A phrase that is often connected with the city of Williamsport is this one. It's a city with a proud past and a promising future. But just what will this future look like for the Pajama Factory?
We have just completed construction on our 3rd and 4th floor. We have 36 new studios and 21 new tenants will be entering our doors within the next 2 months.
So that's the big long-term vision, is a mixed-use, living, working, fun space.
In Williamsport, Joe Garrison, Eyewitness News.
There are always programs and events happening at the Pajama Factory, and if you're interested, we have a link set up at pahomepage.com to keep you up to date.
And if you're interested in learning more about the history of Williamsport and Lycoming County, the Thomas T. Tabor Museum is a great place to explore. The museum features many businesses and industries that were born in the region. You can walk through time, learn how millionaires were made, and see how they lived on Millionaires Row. But there is one area the museum leaders are very proud of: the Schempf Model Train Collection.
I think one of the highlights of the tour is our toy train collection downstairs. We have over 300 model trains that were collected by LaRue Schempf. We actually have generations of families coming back to enjoy the trains.
The museum also hosts many changing exhibits throughout the year.
When we return, Lycoming County is quickly becoming home to many wineries, distilleries, and craft breweries.
You know, with the community support and really the neighbor support in this area, it's been amazing so far.
We'll take you on a tour next and toast the beers, wines, and spirits of Central PA.
And then, if it's family fun you crave, get ready to jump, shout, and engage in a friendly game of laser tag. Welcome back to Williamsport Beyond Baseball 2019. Many small businesses are brewing here in central Pennsylvania.
And by brewing, we mean unique craft beers. Therapy Brewing opened in May, and it's all the dream of 3 friends.
Watershed. Out in the country, birds, trees. This is therapy to us.
As the saying goes, if you build it,
a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this.
People will come. And that's the hope of 3 friends turned business partners: Quinn Kirk, Chris Karuga, and Mark Killian.
The different personalities, I think, are what really make us successful. We started hanging out with our families and became pretty good friends and really connected over, we joke, we connected over the brew kettle.
Years later, those 3 individual brew kettles have turned into one shared brew pub. Therapy Brewing is nestled in the Montoursville countryside, a quick 20-minute drive from downtown Williamsport. It sits on nearly 200 acres of what was previously farmland. They've set up shop in the property's original wagon shed, dating back more than 110 years. Just as the trio handcrafted their home brews, they picked up their saws and hammers to handcraft their new home.
We all enjoy different aspects of construction too, and getting our hands dirty, so it was a great project.
After about 2 years of work, Therapy Brewing was born, a fresh start for a building that still honors its past. All the wood you see restored from the original building. While this space doesn't forget its original state, the actual brewing system is state-of-the-art.
So we turn these on, this turns all the elements on.
It all starts with the most basic of ingredients.
We get water from our well up on the hill where the windmill's at. We're using some amazing well water.
From there, grain is added to the water in their brew kettle, an all-electric system that works efficiently and quietly.
This is actually the vessel that converts the grain into sugar water, essentially, wort we call it.
The wort is then stirred up and sits for 60 to 90 minutes, depending on the beer. The boil kettle is next. It's the last step before fermentation and is where different ingredients can really affect the taste of the beer.
You know, a German lager gets a real small amount of hops. An IPA, big IPA, we might be hopping continuously through the entire process.
The beers then spend a few weeks in their 110-gallon fermentation tanks. If you listen closely enough, you can even hear the beer being made as gas escapes the tanks. After moving on to be carbonated and spending up to a month in production, it's time to enjoy.
We're constantly rotating, trying new things and experimenting and having fun with it, which is really at the end of the day what we want to do.
Whether you're into IPAs, stouts, lagers, or sours, there's a beer on tap for anyone looking to take a break from the Little League World Series festivities.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing some of the craft beer lovers that come in for the Little League World Series.
From the newest customers to the regulars.
They see the vision that we have and they love it as much as we do. So we're really humbled by that.
There's already proof for these three friends that people will come. People will most definitely come.
While Therapy Brewing is the new kid in town,
the family-owned Oregon Hill Winery has called Central PA home since 1983. Eyewitness News reporter Morgan Parrish has their story.
Oregon Hill Winery.
It's amazing. I think it's a really well-kept secret that everybody needs to know about.
Hidden in the back mountains of Morris, it's a place that you don't want to skip out on when coming to Lycoming County.
So everyone's really happy. A lot of groups come in. We have a lot of people that camp, it's campgrounds. A lot of tourists come in, Rails to Trail. People going to Little League will come in, and it's a really good vibe.
Oregon Hill Winery is family owned and operated and has been producing Pennsylvania mountain wine since 1983. It's the first winery in all of Lycoming County.
I got the license in 1983 and sold our first bottle of wine 4th of July weekend in 1985. And now there's over 300 wineries in Pennsylvania.
Karen's husband Eric was 12 years old when he started making wine with his dad. At 17, he began making wine as a profession, which is how Oregon Hill Winery was born.
In 1983, he was the youngest licensed winemaker in the United States.
While his vision came to life, Eric unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, leaving Karen to take charge.
I had to hire a winemaker. I had to hire some other people to help because I am still a mom, have to do with the mom stuff, and I have a really good team.
It's amazing. The industry is just booming right now, but to think that this one has been here from the start is just really cool.
Brianne Lynn has hopped on board as the winemaker at Oregon Hill in November of 2018. It's a task that takes a lot of hard work and dedication.
The juice comes in and I check the temperature, take some basic data on it, and add the yeast to get the fermentation started, and that's like a day-long process in itself.
Once it's ready, everyone says you can't get enough.
Oregon Hill Winery has 25 to 30 varieties of wines ranging from the dries, the mediums, all the way down here to the sweet fruity wines like this one.
Wendy has been a customer at Oregon Hill Winery since 1997. After falling in love with the sweet blends, she too is now a part of the Oregon Hill Winery team.
Started out just working here and doing tastings and selling by the bottle, and then as Karen's expanding, I've been helping her. I go to the growers market in Wellsboro every week.
With a wine for every palate and nose, from bold to blush, Oregon Hill Winery is more than just a shop. It's a place where many have created everlasting memories. In Morris, Morgan Parrish, Eyewitness News.
Oregon Hill wines can be found at many local restaurants in Central PA.
And Lycoming County is also home to Bachelors Winery. In early 2018, the owners opened its sister company, Mountaintop Distillery, and I had the opportunity to take a look around. A scenic escape. Just a short drive from downtown Williamsport, you'll come across Bachelors Mountain Winery and Mountaintop Distillery, a unique pairing in Pennsylvania.
You know, when people visit us, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to see the hard work that goes into running a small business in a small town.
Sarah Kudlak and her husband Frank took over this winery in 2018. Seeing so much promise with the original space, they spent months renovating and reinventing the historic Bachelors property.
We took out over 59 triaxle dumpsters or dump trucks of dirt in the back, and we brought in 20,000 square feet of sod.
The main building transformed into a new tasting room with updated indoor and outdoor seating. That lends it to be a unique venue for events or afternoon destination with friends. Cheers! Because the facility is a winery and distillery, no matter your preference, there's something for you to enjoy.
If they're not into wine, we have distilled products, and we also do serve local beer, but this is a place where pretty much if you don't like one thing, there's definitely something here for you.
Having those options available takes a lot of work, and much of it happens right here at Bachelors.
We produce our wine here on site. All of our grapes are from Pennsylvania. We do not grow our own grapes.
They specialize in sweet, fruity wines known to Pennsylvania, but also serve dry wines as well.
On the distillery side, we are known for our blackberry brandy and our maple whiskey.
Another popular menu item, flavored moonshine.
So we do primarily corn-based stuff. We have a corn whiskey, and then we have our jacked up maple, which is our corn whiskey, which we use local maple syrup from Tioga County to flavor that up.
The time-intensive process happens below the tasting room, where each item is produced and then bottled. Whether you're coming for a whiskey tasting or a glass of Pinot, the Kudlaks want to make this space your space.
We just want people to come up here, have a good time, enjoy the products we make, and we have music, and just, we try to make it a vibe where people can come and relax, and, if they have any worries in their life, just come up here and forget about them and have a good time.
So definitely a very cool experience, and they have plenty to offer there.
And now we're heading to the World of Little League Museum next to check out a display for a new member of baseball's Hall of Fame.
And then if you're looking for some fun while in Williamsport, I found the place you will flip for.
We're here at the World of Little League Museum in South Williamsport, a must-see for anyone venturing here to see the games or really any time of the year.
And another great place for some family fun is the Chaos Fun Zone inside the Liberty Arena.
We definitely have that wow factor.
Whether you're a gamer, bowler, or athlete, it's all fun and games at Chaos Fun Zone at Liberty Arena.
Everyone enjoys to have fun at some point, and fun means something different to everybody.
The new 100,000 square foot facility in downtown Williamsport offers a wide range of activities for all ages.
Aesthetically, it's pretty impressive. There's as far as all the TVs and all the lights, we want to make this a very fun place.
Kids and adults say nothing was spared. The strobe lights, neon decor, and massive screens are right up their alley. Right next door, a 50-game arcade. Just swipe your gaming card and try your arm at skee-ball or practice shooting hoops. That's where we found Montoursville senior Cameron Wood, who loves coming to Chaos with his buddies.
Just a really fun environment. I mean, you're going to come here, you're going to have fun no matter what you do. So, I mean, if you like bowling, jump on the trampoline, dodgeball, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do.
The trampoline park Cameron is referring to is another stop at Chaos that you have to jump over to. From organized games to acrobatic attempts, people seem to flip over Fly World. If you prefer both feet on the ground, walk upstairs to the second floor of the Liberty Arena. Even gear up for your laser tag mission in the Laser Quest facility. The state-of-the-art arena is the area's only laser tag venue. Just grab a phaser and go. At Chaos, there's no single target audience. turf fields allow teams to practice and play and serve as a party playground. After burning off all that energy, Scores Bar and Grill provides great food and beverages on site.
It's really a place for everyone, and no matter how old you are, you want to let your guard down, you want to have some fun, so that's what we want to do.
Asset manager Jerry Clark believes Chaos is successful because of the wide range of activities all under one roof, and it's bringing people from all over Pennsylvania to the city. Chaos Fun Zone is evolving into a family entertainment center and continues to expand, adding more chaos to the Fun Zone.
It's just awesome. I mean, there's lots of different things to do, whether it's bowling, the arcade here. It's just a really fun place to be.
So I had a lot of fun at Chaos. There's plenty of stuff going on there, and for a full list of all their activities, you can visit their calendar of events. There is more of Williamsport Beyond Baseball 2019 still ahead.
And remember, you can learn more about all the places we visited today and more at our website, pahomepage.com.
Here at the World of the Little League Museum, you can spend hours with the interactive displays and enjoying the rich history of Little League baseball.
There are plenty of new exhibits to check out this season.
One of our newest museum exhibits here is on Major League Baseball, and we feature Mike Mussina, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. He grew up right across the river from us in Montoursville. Was a great pitcher for 18 years in the major leagues, and of course he's rightly going into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
We have more on the World of Little League Museum on pahomepage.com.
And don't forget to join us for the kickoff of the Little League World Series, the Grand Slam Parade.
The parade welcomes the teams and visitors to the series. Once again, the parade will be broadcast live on WBRE on August 14th. We'll also stream live over at pahomepage.com. And our digital team will be at the series all week, providing stories and team news over at pahomepage.com.
Thank you for joining us for Williamsport Beyond Baseball 2019. I'm Kelly Byrne.
And I'm Chris Langlois. We'll see you at the Little League World Series.